What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Scoop Reptiles. We're at my client's house, or one of my client's house. We're gonna update y'all on the 55-gallon planted, as well as the bedroom beta planted tank. Let's get into it. So just to give y'all a quick update on the stock, or give y'all an idea on the stock, we got a whole bunch of neon tetras and one marbled, angelfish, a few different species of petricola catfish, the cuckoo catfish. They get their name because they're like the cuckoo bird, where the catfish will lay their eggs the same time other fish are spawning, and then basically the eggs will hatch before the fish that spawns eggs hatch, and they'll either eat the eggs or they'll eat the food that the other fish are supposed to eat. So it's like a parasitic relationship. That's why they're called catfish. It's like the cuckoo bird. Quickly going into the stock again. Got the angelfish right here. Oh yeah, we do have there's a bristlenose catfish in here too, or Cyclosimys, but I don't see him at the moment. Try to get some pictures of the catfish for y'all in a second. There goes the neon tetras. I did a lot of clipping today, so all these Amazon swords back here got clipped. They used to be like that big, but clipped them all down so that the new growth can survive and it can just focus on growing that stuff out. There goes one of the catfish. Oops. There goes one of the catfish right there. You can see it. It's cool because he has two different species of cuckoo catfish or petricola catfish, and they hybridized and they made some really cool looking hybrid babies. You can kind of see them back there. There goes one of them that just ran. But they made some really cool hybrid babies. And this is the one that I think is blind, that doesn't have any eyes, but is so chunky. Let's go around and I'll show y'all him. Right, there goes the one cuckoo catfish that has no eyes. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Try to get some better video of the catfish for y'all, but after water changes, they don't like to come out. They don't like to be bothered. Go around. Here's some of the crypts that I planted the last few weeks, and they're starting to take off and grow really nice. See if I can get it to zoom. There we go. Yeah, y'all. So this is the planted tank that I've been working on for the last year, and it's starting to really come into its own. Been trying to convince him to get rid of this artificial and put in something like this. So drop in the comments if y'all think he should go from artificial driftwood to a real piece. There goes one of the catfish again. If I can get a good zoom in. There we go. So they're African catfish. I believe they're from the Rift Lakes, like Malawi and stuff like that. Here goes another one. Here goes one of the babies. So they're a hybrid petricola catfish, or hybrid cuckoo catfish. Let's see. Maybe I'll go around if I can find one of them. They're so hard to find. Well, after water changes, they act like this. But yeah, this jungle val is growing like crazy, yo. Look at this. It goes all the way up and around. We've trimmed it back a few times, so yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to give an update on. And there's a couple cardinals mixed in there with the neons, but I wanted to give an update on this tank. Show y'all the bedroom tank next. Okay, so this is the planted shrimp tank. It has two cardinal tetras, so they're a little bit different than the neon tetras. They're in this corner. They're on this side, not the corner. But I did a lot of algae removal today, so I'll show y'all some pictures right now. So you can kind of see how much algae I removed from the tank today. Here goes some of the cherry shrimp. They're really nice. They've hybridized so many times in here. Like not hybridized, but they've line bred so many times in here that they've gotten super, super dark red, like cherry red. And, well, they're called cherry shrimp for a reason, but, and then some of them come out like this, where they're like, look more like a tiger. There we go. Some of them come out looking like this. They're eating on the string algae that I just got rid of. Got rid of tons of string algae. And if I can find, and the really cool ones are the ones that are orange and have stripes. But right now I can't find one for y'all, but isn't that gorgeous? Please ask. Insert the audio from Shark Tales. The shrimp was like crying about his life and stuff and adopting a baby. Let's see. I can't find any of the orange ones, but I wanted to find some orange ones for y'all. Oh, there's one way back there. Look at him. So my buddy, he's had these shrimp for so long that some of them turned orange. Or like the offspring came out orange. So I really like the orange ones. There's another orange one in this cave. Oh, there he goes. He ran. The star of this tank is the beta, though. It's most definitely the beta fish. He's out there eating. He's hunting little sand fleas and stuff like that. And detritus worms. Because after a big cut, after you cut all the hair algae out, you tend to have like a lot of different microorganisms running around the tank. I gotta wipe this down a tad bit better before I leave, but yeah, man, I just wanted to give y'all an update on one of my clients' tanks. The 10 gallon, I think this is a 20 gallon, tell you the truth. 20 gallon, and then in the other room is a 55 gallon standard. But yeah, y'all, you can kind of see the difference between the cardinal tetras. See how they have the cardinal color all the way down? And then when we go back into the living room, I'll show you with the neon tetras the difference. Then you got the neon tetras. And you see that their cardinal stripe doesn't go all the way across their body or across their belly. It only goes about halfway. And then the rest of the tetra is supposed to be pretty neon or gray. So that's the difference between cardinal tetras and neon tetras, basically. Same species, though. Oh, the catfish came out. You can kind of see him. You can see him in the reflection. They're all back there hanging out right now. Wish I could get some really good shots of them. Got some decent shots. All right, y'all. All right, that's a quick update on Harry's tanks. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.